Hello and welcome to Hedgewitch Herbarium. This is a weekly reading for you if you're a Personality 6, a Destiny 6 or Life Path 6. Also for those in the 6th personal year for 2026. And if you want to double check to make sure the calculations for you are correct, just look at the description where you'll see how to calculate your personality, destiny and personal year for this year. First of all, we're just going to talk about the personality sixes. So they're people who've had or who have a deep love for family and the home. They seek harmony and are often drawn to the arts. Others often dump responsibility onto them, especially family, but they do enjoy creating a beautiful home and life for others. If it's your destiny or life path, the 6 is often to do with the arts. So you might be a musician or in the artistic field, whether a teacher or performer. Creating harmony is a key focus, wherever that might be, and you might even be involved in real estate. It's always often to do with the home or family. And if you're in a 6th personal year for 2026, it involves focusing on the home and family, whether the physical house or the family unit. Dealing with family issues, getting into the arts, or moving house could be a preoccupation during this time. You might even be venturing into the arts or trying to get your music or get into singing. It's often to do with the arts and harmony, as well as the family and the home. So what I'm going to do is, using the Rider-Waite deck, I'm going to do a 3-card reading so we can see where you've been, where you are now, and where you're headed. So, where you were, where you are, and where you're headed. So to start with, let's see what brought you to now. The Magician. Usually it's considered the beginning of the journey in the tarot, even though some people say it's the Fool. The Magician is all about using all the resources and knowledge and energy that you have in order to create the life that you have. So where you've been here, I feel like you've been traveling on your own. You've been doing it on your own, and not really that good at asking for help. But you're very resourceful, and where everything that you've done, at least recently, has been because of your own personal effort, what's brought you to here. Whether it be magically or otherwise, you're the kind of person who can pretty much do anything as long as you rely on your own resources. Where you are now, oh, this is lovely, and it's interesting being a 6. First of all, we've got the 6 of Cups, and I always take this card as being about happy home life, happy family. So at the moment, you might be in a mindset that's you're very happy about what you have. The gratitude is really strong with you. But also very focused at the moment on family and the home, making things beautiful and harmonious, whether it be for others. But I do wonder if there is, for you, feeling like you're having to do everything on your own, and therefore family saying, oh, they're so capable, I'm going to continue dumping on them. Oftentimes 6 people, or if you're in a 6th personal year, other people use you as an emotional dumping ground. But I do like the energies of the 6 of Cups. It is a nice headspace to be in, if not physical. So where you're headed, the 4 of Swords. Oftentimes, some people say it's about recuperation after an illness. And I don't know whether you have been through an illness, but it's also about taking stock of where you are and where you're headed. Swords is often about being in the head. It's usually the element of air. Sometimes I think of it as fire because, swords are forged in the fire. But maybe you're going to get to a point where you just need to slow down, take stock of where you are so that you can figure out where you're headed. What I'm going to do now is draw an oracle card to get a message from Spirit using the Green Witch's Oracle deck. I want to be able to ask for some clarification. Excuse me while my cats are in the background, my familiars. This is Grace behind me. Oh no, that's Rose. I thought it was Grace. Rose is a pain. Anyway, I shouldn't say that. She is a sweetheart, but she's a big baby. Anyway, we're looking for clarification for the personality 6 or destiny 6 or people who are in a personal year 6 for 2026. We're looking at the 4 of Swords. I feel good about where you've been. Like I've said, you've laid down the tracks for yourself using your own resources and a happy family life, or at least that's what you're desiring at the moment. But you need to take some time out to reflect. This one's poking out at me. Why? Pine tree. I feel like the card, especially with the 4 of Swords, you need to take time to slow down and say, okay, what's next? And maybe think about other people dumping on you if they are. What we got is the pine tree, which is vitality, longevity, and perseverance. The artwork in the Green Witch's Oracle deck is lovely. So we're going to look that up. I'm not that familiar with this deck. Apart from the fact that I do enjoy it when I do use it, and see what it says to get some clarity, as well as maybe a message from Spirit. We want pine tree. Where'd it go? It said it was, pardon me, station breakdown, 85. I feel like, there we go. Reflection for the pine tree. Have you given up on something you shouldn't have? I don't know, have you? The pine tree is a symbol of life enduring, the promise that even if things seem dark, it's not over. Some kinds of pine trees have root systems that are centuries old, and while a single tree may die, the established root system can introduce a new seedling to replace it. The rejuvenation cycle tells us that even when something appears to be dead or finished, there are still roots alive. Nothing is ever truly gone. Don't give up on it. Pine is a popular building material. It absorbs shock, is resistant to excessive swelling and shrinking, and although it dents easily, it is long-lasting. The pine tree card tells you to hang in there. Life may be knocking you around a bit, but even dented, you're reliable and can last longer than you think. And that's great for strength, for being able to know that whatever's happening, you'll make the right decision, you'll be able to forge ahead, maybe like the pine tree, set up a new seedling. But I do feel strongly that often, and tell me in the comments if this is you, but people often rely on you so heavily that you do need to stop sometimes, take a breath and figure out, okay, how can I do this better? How can I let people know, it's my time now? So if this resonates for you, please let me know. And if all things go well, we might do another weekly reading next weekend. So blessed be.